Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and thanks for clicking. The Nigerian government and 4 other West African countries are currently constructing a transmission line which starts from Nigeria all the way to Burkina Faso through Niger with a branch line to Benin Republic. The estimated investment costs are around $550 million for the 853 kilometers of lines and 5 associated substations. The project, also known as the Northcore project, initially scheduled for completion in 2024, is a collaborative effort involving Benin Republic, Burkina Faso, Niger, Nigeria and Togo. It encompasses about 900 kilometers of 330 kV transmission lines with 5 associated substations aimed at addressing electricity supply-demand imbalance within the ECOWAS region. The project, which is being implemented by the ECOWAS-backed West Africa's Power Pool, will export electricity from Nigeria to these West African countries when completed. Notwithstanding the shortfall in Nigeria's electricity generation, the Northcore project will benefit Nigeria's electricity sector. The 330 kV Northcore project, which covers construction of about 913 kilometers of lines and 5 substations, is part of the Regional Interconnection Project launched in May 2019. The project involves the construction of approximately 880 kilometers of 330 kV and 33 kilometers of 225 kV high voltage transmission lines between 5 countries, namely Benin Republic, Burkina Faso, Niger, Nigeria and Togo. The initiative is expected to facilitate energy exchange in the sub-region, provide technical assistance to foster efficient commercial exchange agreements amongst its participants, and expand access to electricity for populations living along the transmission lines. The project is expected to provide countries like Niger, Burkina Faso with cheap energy coming from Nigeria, and will also provide a platform for Nigeria's generation companies to make businesses from these countries. The Core North project was conceived as a vital solution to address the substantial electricity supply-demand imbalance within the ECOWAS region. Beyond the transmission lines, the project set out to construct or extend 5 substations and deploy cutting-edge technologies like SCADA systems and fiber optic cables along the lines. This project isn't merely about transmitting electricity. It is about creating a dynamic, interconnected network that will redefine West Africa's energy landscape. The Northcore project's primary objective goes beyond infrastructure. It aims to catalyze efficient energy trade, encourage commercial exchange agreements, and bring electricity access to communities along the transmission line. Envisioned as a transformative force, this project is the lifeline that will interconnect the destinies of West Africa's respective countries. The importance of this initiative transcends borders, echoing the spirit of unity within the ECOWAS region. The project stands at the forefront of a multifaceted effort to break the shackles of energy poverty and elevate the living standards of ECOWAS communities. The initiative prioritizes undeserved regions, aiming to bridge the gap in electricity access. It's about bringing power to schools, clinics, and businesses that have long operated in the shadow of energy scarcity. The Northcore project is a beacon of hope for West Africa's communities, unlocking their full potentials and promising not only a reliable power supply, but also a catalyst for socio-economic progress. The goal of the ECOWAS is to ensure that the Northcore project delivers on its promises of reliable, sustainable, and affordable electricity for the people of each region. When completed, the ongoing 330 kV West Africa's Northcore interconnection transmission line will save West African countries about $58 billion in annual energy spending. The project will also involve construction of approximately 875 kilometers of 330 kV and 24 kilometers of 230 kV transmission line from Nigeria to Togo, Niger Republic and Benin Republic with associated substations as earlier stated. The project will also involve the electrification of rural communities located within 5 kilometers radius on both sides of the line, and the implementation of several environmental and social mitigation measures. It will further include, among others, the implementation of resettlement action plans to provide compensation for persons and communities affected by the project. The project is jointly funded by the African Development Bank, the World Bank, and the Federal Government of Nigeria at a total cost of $568 million. The operations and maintenance of the entire infrastructure shall be handed over to the utility companies of the participating countries on completion. It can be noted that limited access to electricity as well as endemic electricity shortages constitute a bottleneck to the socio-economic development of member states. According to research, 2/3 of sub-Saharan Africa, approximately 600 million people, are without access to electricity, despite the region's natural resources. The lack of reliable and affordable electricity significantly constrains economic activities and growth in the countries and affects disproportionately the poorest segment of the population of the sub-region. The project stands out as a game changer that will shape the energy landscape of the sub-region through effective and efficient power trade. It is also considered one of the priority projects in the infrastructure program aimed at facilitating efficient energy trade within the West African region. Notwithstanding the shortfall in Nigeria's electricity generation, the northcore transmission project will benefit the Nigeria's electricity sector and the country in several ways. First, the project will benefit large-scale operational power assets in Nigeria. Many of these assets currently operate below capacity as they are most times forced to curtail output due to transmission constraints of the national grid infrastructure. Besides curtailment, this asset also struggle with cash flow as NBET constantly fails to fully settle invoices for output delivered to the grid. However, with the northcore transmission line, this power generation asset can operate at full capacity and export excess electricity to neighboring countries. This would in turn improve cash flow, facilitate further investment and job creation. Also, the northcore transmission line will improve economic viability of new large-scale power generation projects in Nigeria. This is because most of the economic indicators and investment attractiveness are based on projected cash flows from the sale of generated electricity. So with the cash flow risk partly mitigated by the northcore infrastructure, new projects will most likely be sanctioned than ever before. Furthermore, the electricity export will be transacted in US dollars, which means foreign exchange earnings for the country, thereby reducing the pressure on the naira against the US dollars. Other benefits derivable from such unrestricted cross-border electricity grid interconnection includes promotion of regional cooperation and trade. Such electricity market cooperation facilitates the grid integration of renewable energies, support the adoption of renewable technologies, improves market opportunities and offers market participants the opportunity to access larger regional market pool, including participation in regional renewable energy auctions. In conclusion, interconnectors are very important infrastructures that benefit the economies of participating countries. This is even more important as the global energy system goes through transition to low-carbon alternatives and renewables. With all these benefits and opportunities, it is very clear that the northcore project is a great initiative which in fact should be scaled across the region and beyond. Guys, do well to drop your honest comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think about this project. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you.